Hey guys, this is Strider Prime back with another edition of BandaiModels, and I'm going to be doing the build of the 30-minute missions Portanova Red 144 scale. This is in line with the 30-minute mission kitbash project that I'm going to do for, this year, and to figure out what to make in my kitbash project. But for now, we're just going to do standard builds so we can get through this and see how it is. And then, I want to try not only building this guy, which I've already did it before in green, but also I want to try out these option parts and apply it to this guy and see how it is. I got this at Barnes and Noble for $13.99, but with the coupon and all that stuff, at the time, I think I had the 20% off coupon, the 10% off membership, so 30% off. I think you can knock off $2 or $3, you could say. Sorry if my arithmetic is not there, but yeah. Here it is. Pretty much the char version of this one. So you have the secondary manual, assembly instructions, which is kind of cool if you need to know this. This is a good refresher for you guys out there. The manual, which technically I don't. Why would you want to do a new manual in red? I know that there's the green, there's the red, there's the blue. So you're talking about there's 3 manuals for each one. Doesn't make any sense, but okay, it's understandable. Here are some of the parts that is covered as the options there. Specific points to build this. And the cool thing is that this kit is in color. It's in color. Now, I am not going to do this in 30 minutes. However, I know my good old buddy Prime 92, she will insistently say, hey, you didn't do it in 30 minutes. And then I'll say, oh, shut up. Nobody's in a rush. Granted, I could understand there are people out there who are saying to themselves, you know what, we should have a contest. See how quickly you can make these kits. Here are all the parts here in red. So we have the regular red, and we have a very, very dark burgundy red right there. So if you guys want to plan to paint it, pretty much you have to use a black background and then the red, and that should darken it up a bit. Then we have the grayish parts, which is basically the weaponry. And then we have a nice set of purple parts, or lavender. I'm going to I was actually considering doing a live stream of this, but it's kind of hard to do live stream. It's not that easy. Not that it's not that easy. Is that unfortunately certain things happen around my household that I say to myself, okay, this is actually not going to work because this background noise is doing this, that background noise is doing that, and then I have to take care of a few other things. So, yeah, not a good idea. I mean, it's a good idea, yes, and I'll have to plan it out down the road. At least days in advance, you could say. So, alright, so right now this head is pretty much done. I have to put the little crystal ball eye there, which you can barely even see. Oh my god. Unless you put a background on this. So just there's a friendly reminder, if you want this thing to show off, paint the whole thing in the background black. So the head's done. I've also been trying to get Prime 92 to get her, at least try this out, see how she feels with this. I mean, it's cheap. That's the one thing that's great about these 30-minute mission kits, is that they're really stupidly cheap. So, I know that we are all Gundam fans here. We live and breathe Gundam. But you must learn to branch out, try new things. That's why, like, what was it, a few months ago, I went to visit another modeler that also builds Gundam, and I asked her, will you ever plan to build a non-Gundam kit? Like, let's say a tank, or a ship, or something, And I got a response saying, no, I will never build a non-Gundam kit, or anything like that. And then I retort saying, well, what if it's cute? What if it's a cute model kit? Or a cute tank? And, yeah, that person liked it. Liked that idea, and don't know if it was built, but it's not everyone's cup of tea, I know that. I need the balls. Now I know in the next few months we're going to be seeing a new series of 30-minute mission kits, and the theme of those 30-minute mission kits is that they are like fast-moving mobile suit type robots. But I kind of call them like ninja bots, you could say, because they have that. They remind me of the Master Grade Age 1 Spallow, which I never got. I never got the Spallow. I had the Titus Master Grade and the normal, which I never built. Why don't you want to go in there? Come on. Is it this side or is it the other side? Oh, I think it's the other side. No, that's right. Alright, we'll just have to leave it there for now. So yeah, I never built the, I never got it or built the Spell, and I heard that they're not making it. It's not in production at this moment. Alright, I think I remember I have to bend it this way because it does have to like get in at a specific angle. This one has to go back here. And then that's there. Okay. For those of you who are now looking at this video for the first time, or don't remember from my last BandaiModels video, I said that I was going to build these guys first, build all my 30-minute mission kits, and then I'm going to take them. I'm not going to paint them. This kit is not going to be painted red or anything like that. I just mentioned, yes, you can paint it if you want, but it's not going to be painted red because I'm going, or not painted at all, because I'm going to make a custom of this and make it look, you know, cool and all that stuff. So there's the torso with this. Alright, so now we move on to the arms. Yeah, I'm going to do a custom. Think of what to do, you know. I've seen so many cool customs. There was a great tank like setup, like a crab tank, you could say, with using arms and legs from the other kits. Come on, get out. One would argue that, oh, would Bandai make like an anime version of this, or some sort of video to show off this? I mean, the third faction could you know, do something like that, but we never seen anything. I don't think we ever seen an anime version of the Kotobukiya kits when they were making their frame arms. Maybe they did, and I've never noticed it. I mean, Kotobukiya's frame arms has been like their go-to kits for customization for a long time. I have a few which I wish I would, you know. I'm trying to get around to building one of those. In truth, I actually am cringing on building Kotobukiya kits. I feel like when I look at them, I feel like they're in a whole different class of plastic and molding and all that stuff. I'm saying that because I remember the last time I built a Kotobukiya kit was, and if you guys need to correct me, please, because, you know, I am getting old. But I think the last kit I built was the Broken Blade kit, which I built and painted. I was not too happy with it, considering the fact that the parts that make up the thumbs keeps falling off. I think they're gone already. I can't even find them anymore. So yeah, that's how I remember that kit. Granted, I don't think every Kotobukiya kit's like that. I don't think every frame arm kit's like that. You know, I mean, there are other parties like that. And if you're gonna ask me, will I ever get myself a Kotobukiya frame arms girl? No. I don't see myself buying something like that anytime in the future. I think the only robot girl kit that I've picked up, which I have not built yet, and I did a contest a few years ago, if anybody remember, was the Mobile Doll May. Oh no, Mobile Doll Sarah. Sorry, Mobile Doll Sarah. And I did a contest where, you know, well, only a few people who entered, and you know, they won. I sent them their prizes. I hope they enjoyed it. But yeah, I haven't built it yet. I'm gonna one day get around to it. So we don't waste time here. I am going to be doing this in all-in-one video. I'm not going to do multiple videos on this. So sit back, relax, get yourself a cup of coffee, or get yourself a nice, you know, a drink of some sort. I would not recommend you guys watching this while you're driving your car, because that's the one thing I've heard a lot of people say, oh man, I can't wait to see your video, but I'm going to have to watch it in my car. don't, please. I don't want you guys to have an accident because of me. Please. You know? I appreciate it. Thank you very much. But be careful out there. That's most important. Don't watch and drive. Or build and drive. Come on, get in there. Don't be a pain in the ass. Or is it another way around? You know, maybe I should have done a live stream, because then that way I can have the other machine, the other tablet nearby, and my phone is going ballistic. Stop it! Quiet! Leave me alone. I'm busy. I'm showing my subscribers how fun it is to build a 30-minute mission kit in more than 30 minutes. Now, if anybody's going to ask me a question in reference to another project that I'm planning to do, stay tuned this week. You'll see it soon enough. It's not. You'll see some videos, so just hang tight. I will discuss that at when you see the next video. I'll also like to give a shout out to robotkai.com, who were the ones that sent me the Moto paints, which were absolutely amazing paints. I would recommend going to Moto robotkai.com and get your hands on those paints, because they are amazing. They're really good. Oops, I think that goes there. Yeah. Did I do this right or wrong? Oh, I think I gotta push that in, then we take that out. That goes like that. Now this goes like that, and now we, okay, fine, be that way. I think this is the one thing that I'm going to be a little bit cringy, because to take this off is going to be interesting. Sanding I don't think is a big issue, because the parts are so thin. The areas of removing the sanding parts, is the parts, and to sand them off are actually pretty easy to do. So I'm not sanding them down, because otherwise this will take a lot longer. There we go. Okay, there we go. Let's put that there. Move on to the next part, the waste unit. I was asked by someone asking me if I ever plan to get myself a 3D printer. Let me give you a little bit of insight of 3D printing for me. When I first saw a 3D printer for the very first time, this was before Comic-Con, and this was like I was at before anime anime festival back in like a little over 10 years ago. I think a little over 10 years ago, yes. There was a show in Jacob Jabbit called Digital Life. They did it for a few years. It was really nice, you know, basically all the technology you could see, you know, that's being prepared by the industry and all that stuff. And then I remember looking at the 3D printing process of, you know, of the first startup, I think you remember. And they were promoting the device. It was huge, of course. They had the sample products there at the show. And I remember seeing, you know, I was like amazed at the fact that this thing can allow you to make anything you want. Now, obviously, I thought this was like, it's a novelty, of course. But then, you don't, if you don't have the foresight at that time, you don't realize, oh wow, you can make your own Gundam kits. You're gonna make your own model kits. You can make your own parts. This is an argument that has been brought up by many people, saying, "Oh, wait, that's cheating. It's cheating. You're a cheater, cheater-deater." But remember, we're building something that a company spent years of research and development. We're not a company. We're the consumer. So unless you are really, really, really into designing and crafting and detailing and making your own stuff, your ideas won't come out unless you actually put them into practice. You design them your own, and then you will have to have something to manufacture. 3D printing does that for you. Now, obviously, you're not going to be pumping out the same part over and over and over because, you know, the cost of doing that. And by the way, the waste unit is done. The cost of doing that does take time. It does take, you know, it's a lengthy process. So if you're going to do something like that, you have to remember what's going to happen in the long run. I know there are people out there that do that, and they're making money off the products, the 3D printing products that they made, and that's good. I don't see myself doing that because, one, maybe my creativity is not there yet. That's one. Two, cost. You know, it's not for everybody. I know. What was it? Like, should be like $300. The 3D printers are now. I know some will argue at $200. And then maybe in a few years we'll see cheaper versions. But then I think what's going to happen is, because when you hear somebody saying they're making an item using a 3D printer, it takes sometimes a few hours just to make one little thing. And I think the one will say, okay, maybe it'll be faster, maybe a faster process of molding, of 3D printing. Because remember, these are molded; these are not 3D printed. So you have to, if you want to start building your own models, you have to have an injection device to pump out these, you know, in a steady stream. While 3D printing will do it accurately, but it'll take a lot longer. So, to answer the question, will I ever get myself a 3D printer? No. There you go. No. That does not mean you shouldn't get a 3D printer. But if you're getting it, don't let it sit there and do nothing. Some great detail on the legs there. You know what? I am going to do something. Give me a minute. Since YouTube has free music and it's license free, thought maybe let this play in the background so you guys can hear this. And of course, if YouTube gives me a strike on this, shame on you. I actually had this playing in the background while I was building one kit. It's really nice, these colors. And the thing what I like about this, about the leg, is though you're not putting something inside that you have to pop out later on, so everything can be removable easily. So that's kind of cool. Nope, sorry. I almost forgot to say that this is also similar to parts that you can actually remove with your hands without using the clippers. It almost has the same feel and setup as, of course, the horror balls and the petite guys. Yeah, I did remove a lot of things. This needs to be cleaned up, of course. And I need... Oh, wait a minute. There's another part here. That's actually a very nice song. This is called Large Smile Mood. The next one is Shuffle Pie? No. No, Strudel Pie. Strudel. Did I pull out the right one? That's that. Oh, it's this one, the dark ones. Alright. Whoops. Alright, so there's some scarring here, but when you put it onto this part here, the side parts will cover it up, so obviously sand it down. And wow, that snap is going to be that's a large snap. So at this moment in time, I set up the audio library to play all cinematic music because it sounds really cool. I like the cinematics. Alright, I think that's good. This is called Argon. Next page. Now I don't think I have another Portanova to redo, to make again, but if I do, and I think one of them is, I'll just like build the parts that I've already done before and build the new ones that I've never seen before. Alright, that completes the purple. BandaiModels. Alright, so this needs to be like that, and then this sticks up like that, and then I need this guy, that goes there, that goes here, or the other way around, like that, so this will be the left leg, this one goes here. The darkest path. That's good. I gotta cover back here. There we go. And then we have the knee joint. That goes there. Good. That tone almost feels like I'm listening to something out of X-Files. If anybody remembers the X-Files series. And if you do, you're old like me. And boy, do I feel a little old. There we go. Oh, wait. Got this. Get that. Okay, so now oh, I love this song. This is called Before I Do. No, Before I Go. Oh, is it do or go? Jesus, I can't even see the text that far away. It's go. Before I Go. There we go. Alright, now that is cool. In red, very nice. Very, very nice. Well, there you go. It's done. I don't even know at what minute I was, and I didn't get the camera out to do a. You know, I think the last time I did this, I actually took I put the stopwatch on to see how far I can go with this, but I forgot to do it. But no biggie deal. And then we want the little leggies for this. So we have this part. We have our little droney. Crab drone. Neat. Alright. I'm not building the gun. Oh, but there is a part that we did forget, and that is the backpack, which is very simple to do. This part is done, so we put that aside. And surprisingly, there are no thrusters. But then again, it is a ground type mech. There we go. So that's cool. Now it's badass. But we're going to make it even more batty. Let's test out these parts. Now, I don't recall, I do have, this one is the gray version. Close fighting, okay, so option parts for close fighting Portanova exclusive sand yellow. So that's this. That's a good color tone, by the way. And then we have number OP07. This is special option parts for special squad, light gray. How special is this? So we have these parts here. Now, interestingly enough, the one thing that I am noticing here is that we are going to be changing some shoulders. Alright, and this last one is the option pack 1. Which is this option pack 1? You could pretty much call it a flight pack. This is called Raging Streets. Oh, some of the parts came off. Well, with that being said, let's work on that first. Oh, this has thrusters on this. Thruster bells. Yeah, I was talking about 3D printing, and I saw something on Facebook. And sorry, busy. Okay, what do we got here? We got some hands, cool. So it's not a thruster bell. That's looks like a port, but it could be a thruster bell. Can't tell. Keep that here for a sec. Hey, I think we got them all. No, was that it? Oh wow. Yeah, I forgot how small these parts are. Holy crap. So we take this, put that there. Oh, that's good detail right there. And this. Oh no, let's put them together, so. Alright, so this part goes like that. And then ooh, that sounds mellow. Walk into paradise. Alright, so we put that here like that. Oh, that's kind of neat. I like that. Let me put that here. Whoops. Now we're going to move the hands. I think we need to remove this one too. There we go. Alright, now that's actually really nice. Really nice thruster pack right there. Pretty. Let's get the other parts into play. We have a unique shield. Let me get the instructions for that one. So interestingly, you do get a different shoulder, so you don't have to use the same shoulder. You know, it doesn't overlap the other shoulder, which it should. Ooh, Caribbean hide and seek. I like that. It's not merengue or bachata, but it's close enough. Am I missing something here? That's that, that's that. Did I cut that? Or was that from something else? OP do not cut. Wait. Where's that from? I don't remember seeing that. That was number 16. 17, 13, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, so this... Oh, that's from this kit. I'm pulling the wrong instructions. It's this instruction that I need. I was like wondering where the heck that was. Nightmare Inn. Huh. Sounds like something from a Capcom video. Alright, so this one kind of looks like something out of a like an aquatic type setup because it has this weird little mast type setup. So if we remove this, actually let's remove the head and remove the faceplate. So okay, that's actually interesting. Move the chest plate. Put that here. The other way around. Ooh, nice. And we have the custom-made shoulders. Is that right? Oh, it's the other way. So hold on, that goes the other way. So if that does that, then we do that. Oh wow, that's actually an interesting design feature. I like the riff on this music I'm listening to right now. We have the shield for this. So you have two choices. You have this choice to connect it that turns the shield around, or you just put it under here. So if you turn that like that, the shield will go there, but it's kind of difficult to do something like that because the arm is going to be bending this way. It's a shame that there's no part that you can actually turn and keep it to the side, but it's understand, you know, maybe with other option parts or anything like that they'll include it. But yeah, this is actually really neat. Oh wow, I like this part. Alright, there it is. Somewhat. I've decided to put the Krabby shield here on this side and this one on this side. I do have another one of this on another kit which would be perfect for this, and I wish I had another one of this because then I could actually put it to the top part of this and make like some sort of weird shield. I know that these parts can be flipped around and punted in the other direction. I already have these guys prepared, but I said to myself, let me try something here, and I'm going to do this. Put that one there, and that one there. Yeah, it's silly. I have to admit, it's silly, but you go with what you have. The back thrusters, I know that this can be this way, but I think you can actually turn it around. Take this off. Let me remove it. Come on, take it off. And put it here, like that. I kind of like the other way, but you have many points of areas that you can put on for these wings. So you could do it this way if you like. I'm not a big fan of this to one point because if you want to move it around, the thing is going to come off. I was actually thinking, let me just do something here. This is just it was just a thought. Let me remove that for a second. Can this be placed here as a cover? Somewhat. No. It almost connects. It doesn't. Okay, so it has to be a little bit more wider. So no, you can't use it there. Fair enough. I mean, you go with what you have. There we go. And I guess we can take this one off and put it that one here, but that doesn't make any sense regardless of the case. You know, none of this makes sense. This is just ideas and self-discovery. We will definitely walk in, review this later on once I build the remaining parts. I mean, I have the remaining shoulder parts right here for this. I have a little crabby thing here. The open and close hand, the open hand, so it can actually, you know, grab on things. And then you have the this close part, this little thin part here that goes into the head. Yeah, it's nice, very nice. So there it is, my custom Portanova build with the option parts that I just did right now. This will be, of course, this is going to be one of many parts of me building the all my 30-minute mission kits, and then later on we will put them all together and see what we can make out of this. So I'd like to thank you guys all for watching this lengthy video. Thank you for, you know, sticking around. And what can I say but stay tuned for more Bandai models yet to come. You guys all have a great